And so we put this online in like the day after we got a letter from Amazon lawyers. And so we had to take it down, but it made quite some press. So like it was on Wired magazine and New York Times. And yeah, let's click on Artzilla. So we make all kinds of Firefox add-ons, and there's already many people making like cool stuff. And once I tried to get another add-on called the Time Machine on Erweiterungen.de, which is the German main big thing, like add-ons Mozilla.org, and they rejected it, and they were saying, no, this is useless, this is art, this is not, we don't support this. So then we decided to get the domain artzilla.org and try to host more experimental Firefox add-ons. And we just started it. We had a little launch party in Rotterdam recently. And I got some flyers here left. I will just put them here if anyone is interested. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks.
Thanks. You are the second talk who didn't need 4 minutes. So I don't know what's happening here, but I like it. So we still have 30 minutes left, and the next speaker's already here. We welcome Mario again on the stage. We will see you tonight too?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So he talks about the free software community in Asia, in German or in English language?
In English?
In English, okay.
Yeah, let's see. Is it going? Okay. Hi. Maybe increase to 5 seconds. Maybe it's too slow. Okay, no problem. Hi, so I'm Mario. Some of you saw me yesterday with LXDE, which is a project from Taiwan, and yeah, I'm talking about the community in Asia. I've been working with free and open source, like focused with Asia for the last 3 years, more or less, and yeah, worked with the FOSBridge, one EU-funded project, and I met many people from Asia, and so I got involved with them. Yeah, and it's exciting what's going on there. I always meet people who say, yeah, nothing's going on in China, and there are no people contributing to open source projects. And actually there are a lot of open source people in Asia and a lot of people contributing, but they speak Chinese. So we don't know them, or in Vietnam they speak Vietnamese. So yeah, I visited them, and for instance in Taiwan, I wanted to stay 2 weeks in Taiwan, and I ended up staying several months. Okay, so what is the community about? It's not only about development, they have a lot of activities, they meet for lunch, we make excursions. For instance in Taiwan, we're drumming every Saturday in the park. Djembe. So that's really cool, and I liked it. Yeah, this is the Taiwan. As you can see, it's a really bustling place, and companies like ASUS get involved. And we're very happy that we also have some organizations now. They are supporting free and open source. For instance, it's Open Foundry here. It's the Chinese Academy of Arts there. Supports software freedom, and yeah. They also have girls there. I thought, like, cool, right? Yeah, Ali, I asked Ali, this is Ali, yeah, so what do you think about the freedom open source? And Ali said, well, actually, I just want to change the code and I want to change the design. I don't know so much, but, you know, so she doesn't think so much about it, but she lives it, right? She lives software freedom, and yeah, she changed the design, and she thinks LXDE, for instance, looks much too technical, so she wants to change it, and that's what freedom is all about. Here also many people, of course, involved in hardware. We also have these people there. Then I met some students here, and these students have a project. They went to Ghana for 2 months with some ePCs, and actually we even got some ePCs with Windows, but of course we deleted this. It's much too slow and too complicated, and yeah. And they brought it to Ghana, and they learned a lot about it themselves, and it's great to see this kind of exchange. Other people I met in Beijing, I went there, I didn't know so much about it. Then I saw the community there has 850 people. I'm like, wow, you know, amazing. And they had the GNOME Asia Summit recently. They always have events going on. Yeah, and they supported me a lot, like organized a lot, brought me in contact with the students, and put me also in touch with other people where I was traveling around. For instance, Shenzhen. I don't know who knows Shenzhen. Is a really big city with, like, nobody knows, maybe 10 million people. And right next to Hong Kong. Okay, thank you. Well, I can talk for hours about it, but what I want to tell you is when you travel around, look online, go to the Linux communities, meet the local people. Let's start an exchange really. In order to make free and open source software a success, we need the global community, and the global community is already there. We just have to connect with each other, and that was what I'm trying to do. Get in contact with me if you want to have more information. I'm also publishing video that I've done, and it's on Perspective 89, Perspective 89. We tear the wall down 89, so it's a big part, like very important in my life. I'm from Berlin, and also have other websites here, Global Freifunk Community, LXDE. A lot of things to check out. Talk to me. We need to bring everyone together, and we can solve a lot of problems. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, Mario. Good teamwork. You didn't meet each other before, and they decided to share a machine, and I think you done a really good job. Now we see Mattis again with Wikinet. Some people already know this, so please introduce Wikinet to us.
Okay, may I interrupt? Just a reminder for you watching the stream. There's an IRC channel there. You can look up the information in the wiki. There's a page on IRC, and the channel is on the Freenode net, and it's 25C3-ZAL2. So please give us your information, or please join if you haven't joined yet. I'm not sure whether the donation box is still going around. We were asking for your pennies, for your cents. Do not put euros in it. And we would like to donate the result to AK Vorrat for their SIM cards Aktion, for their SIM cards project. Thank you. Also, a reminder, we will have lightning talks again this evening, 8:30, but not in this room, in the other room at Saal 3, in room 3. Yet another 10 talks there for you, and I hope you will be giving us some feedback on this. Yes, and if anyone has seen the presentation PC we were supposed to get, please let us know, because we're trying to set this up. Everyone here who hears that as a speaker for tonight, please send us your slides, and maybe we can actually get this presentation PC running by then.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very sorry I don't get the VGA out working. The local names breakthrough, I called it. I've been working on a concept of how to connect wikis and pass information about wikis among wikis, who helps where, what is the community presenting to the public. Now, recently in October there has been the discoverage that I have been before using something called clean linking, that's kind of wrapping up the URL with something nicely readable. Lion Kimbrough made up local names in 2004, and that makes the whole process of hiding the URL and having a nicely readable name for a page into one page called local names. So it's all happening on that page, local names, else you just put double parentheses around the word and it makes a link within the wiki and to other wikis. In October, Alex Schröder introduced the instant shared local names. That means that the wikis in a WikiHive is one wiki, and the wikis within it are kind of sub-wikis. The local names of the sub-wikis are passed to the main wiki, and the main wikis exchange their local names. That has in consequence that writing a link on one of the wikis within the Wikinet and having that link in the local names of that wiki, it is passed through the cache, and after somewhat 3-4 hours, naming the name of the wiki in double parentheses creates a link within every wiki to any other wiki. So it turns all into one big namespace. Second thing I have been recently working on is an integration of Twitter or Identica into Wiki. That makes it possible to send a Twitter or Identica message with a certain hashtag into the sidebar of a wiki. On the other way around, I have recently been trying to make Twitter or Identica accounts for wikis using something called Twitter feed. That works very nicely, so you can as well follow a wiki, recent changes in a Twitter or Identica account, and as well you can send a message into the sidebar of the wiki by using the hashtag that the wiki uses. Well, these are two things, and I'm very sorry I didn't get that going here. I couldn't show you. You find a link on the Lightning Talks page for the Cabo WikiHive, where these experiments are going on. And Googling Cabo Wiki takes you to any of these wikis. I get whatever changes there, so if you want to contact me, right on the wikis. Just click Edit Today's Talk. Thank you very much.
So Matti Stompi said, I think we get a glimpse of your project, and we can talk to you on the Congress. You're still here. So is Steve from Hackerspace Luxembourg still already in the room, or is he missing again? Okay. Then we have Konrad with product transparency, and Aaron shares his machine again, so thanks for helping us out with the machine. And the stage is yours, Konrad. Go ahead.
Thanks again. Just a second. Yep. Okay, this seems to work now. Hello everybody, my name is Konrad Förstner, and I would like to introduce you to a project I recently started, which is called Product Transparency. What is all this about? So, there are so-called strategic consumers out there, and maybe you are one of those, who want to make the world a better place by consuming more selectively. For example, just buying organic food or fair trade food or fair trade materials or vegan products. And there are, for example, people who are sick, so they are allergic to certain things and have to avoid them or want to avoid them. The problem is this information about the products is not really out there. It's not, you can find it out there. And you need to consume selectively, you need the ingredients, you need to know how the stuff is produced. And our aim is basically to make people, or to make it possible to people to share this information, to make this available in an open, free, and decentralized, so non-silo way. How are we going to do this? So basically, we want to take the name of a product, get the
EAN, which is the number that is encoded in the barcode projects, take the ingredients list, and